the Trevor Jackson podcast.
Real talk. But I got the book. I'm gonna play the clip first, and then I'm gonna get the book. Her name is Murray Francis something, fam, and
Shout out to
she
her.
she wrote the
Yeah.
book Black Fatigue, and when she wrote the book, she had a totally different take on why it's titled Black Fatigue and what she mean by it than what the viral moment is from it. So let's get on into the clip and listen to it. Then we can chop it up about it right when we get done, fam.
I should first define what I mean by black fatigue. The dictionary defines fatigue as extreme tiredness resulting from mental or physical exertion or illness. A secondary definition refers to metal fatigue, weakness in materials, especially metal, caused by repeated variations of stress. While the second definition is not related to human fatigue, I think it is apropos, especially the cause, repeated variations of stress. Therefore, I define black fatigue as repeated variations of stress that result in extreme exhaustion and cause mental, physical, and spiritual maladies that are passed down from generation to generation. It is a deeply embedded fatigue that takes inordinate amounts of energy to overcome, Herculean efforts to sustain an optimistic outlook, and enormous amounts of faith to continue to believe we shall overcome someday. Repeatedly, I hear a resounding chorus from Black people I work with as I go from company to company, consulting on DEIJ. We are exhausted. Race. For those who deny race, let me share its meaning and manifestation. Race is a social construct developed by dominant groups to categorize people by physical characteristics, mainly skin color.
Mm.
Yeah, that's. Do you feel like? Do you agree with her when she say race is a social construct, fam? Like
Yes.
it
Yes,
really
fam.
don't exist. It's just something created by the dominant people with power to keep us divided.
Definitely. Definitely. Because it's I think white people are being pimped too, but they're used in a way, to have this racial divide so the higher ups can sit there and, they being shielded. So that's how I feel like, the system is working. And we talked about the prison system, and we're going to share some more stuff about the stats on how companies benefit from the prison system. So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
also got a video of the rapper that you said that was talking about, the influence that they got in the music with saying this and how this programs the people. So it's just a lot that's going on that makes it to where nobody wants to give our people no empathy. They feel like we're just doing this, putting drugs in the community on our own. They feel
Mm,
like all of this is done on our behalf. Like there's no pimping going on for us to be doing things. And that's what I don't like. You know what I mean?
I don't like that neither. I feel like it is a lot of pimping going on, fam. A whole
Mm-hmm.
lot of pimping going on and a whole lot of people being used. But I got her book. I purchased her book. I purchased the audio book too, because when I buy people's books, I buy the audio and the physical copy. Because if I'm on the go, I want to listen to it. If I'm at home relaxing and just cooling, I want to read it so I can be able to get the
Right.
information in both ways. But when I heard fatigue too, I feel like people are tired of the way she is using fatigue. It's like the people that is fighting for programs and government help and DEI programs and stuff is tired of not being accepted in other people's spaces. But
Yeah.
I at this level, like what we doing and what we speak on and stuff, I feel like we are trying to create our own, not integrate with other people things. But what her book is talking about is the fatigue from not being accepted by others. You know what I'm saying? Or the
Exactly.
people in the power structure and stuff like that. And what would you say to that message? Is that a message that should be promoted, Or because I like what she seemed genuine or whatever though, but that message seems outdated now.
Well, we got people like Officer Tatum and Antoine Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these guys, what they do is they look at where it's more popular, where fame, and it's the problem. You know, we got people in our community that look at areas that where it's gonna be more popular, where they can be on the side of, you know, the oppressors and still get traction, get money, you know, because being on this side of fighting for your people, there's no fame into that. There's no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the popular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people look at this and they'll be like, you know what, I want to get my money. I don't want to really, you know, I ain't trying to be
Fact.
on this topic. So that's just the way it go. And I don't like that, man, at all. But that's just how the game is set up.
And that goes back to what we started talking about at the beginning of the show. All of us are not a monolith. We are, you know, we are different. We are different people or whatever though, because some people have certain agendas. Some people don't want to fight or don't want to be a part of the fight. And I feel like, you know, the structure is working perfectly with how,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, capitalism and how the jail system, the shit is working like effortlessly. And some people they don't want to be a part of creating their own. They don't want to be a part of creating a structure that works for the people as a whole. They get to the point where they want to be individuals, and if I got to do this, man, I don't want to fight. I just want to I want to be accepted. Then when they go over there and be as good as they possibly could be, they have 100 degrees, master's degrees, and all kind of shit, and great credit and everything, and they still ain't accepted, and they be like, it's just crazy though, fam.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.